back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right, I have another channel message that my father wanted me to speak on to y'all. And it's about the things that y'all be wanting from him. But y'all think that man is the one that's giving y'all the things that y'all need. But it's not man, it's God. So, what y'all got to understand that man cannot give y'all what y'all need. Only God can give y'all what y'all need, not man. Now, God put it in man's head to give y'all what y'all need, but they have to get it from God because they cannot do nothing without God. So, I'm going to give y'all an example on what I'm saying. When you say you go out there and you buying a house, and you so excited because you got good credit, like, oh, my credit is so good. I know I can get this house. I know I can get this house because I got good credit. But see, it don't have nothing to do with your credit. It don't have nothing to do with it. It has something to do with God, not your credit. It has something to do with God. Because God can deny that from you getting what you want. He could deny it. It don't matter how hyper you is and thinking you can get this. It depends on if God wants you to have it. That's the point right there. It depends on if God wants you to have it. So, say for instance, you going to get this house and you all excited to get this house. Then these people done ran your credit and all of that. And you excited like, I know I'm going to get this house. I know I'm going to get this house. And they done ran your credit and they know you got good credit and everything. They see all of that. They see all of that. They know you got all of that. Then all of a sudden, you excited and then they tell you, well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, sir, but you didn't get approved. And you looking like, what? Why did I not get approved? My credit is good. And then they say, yeah, I see that. I see your credit is good, but you did not get approved for it. And they saying to them like, wait a minute. It don't make sense. If I got good credit and everything, why should I not get approved for it? And they don't understand either why that you didn't get approved for it. They didn't understand it either. Because they trying to figure it out too. Why you did not get approved for it and you got good credit. Now man trying to figure that out too. Why did you not get approved? And it's because God put a stop on that for you not getting approved. God did that. Because God is saying that it's not your time right now. Regardless of what credit you got. It's God say so. When God say that it's time for something for you to have, you're going to have it when God say it's your time. If God put a block on it, it's because maybe something else was not right for that time for you to get that house. Maybe it wasn't your season for that time to get that house. Maybe because God said that he wasn't ready for you to have that house because maybe there's something else was about to go down that he was trying to vent for you not to get yourself caught up into. You know, y'all got to understand why God put blocks between y'all lives at times. You got to understand why he put blocks there. Why you can't get certain things at the time you want it. Because it may be a time that something is going to happen at that time and he don't want you to have it. Or something is not going to work for you at that time and he not wanting you to have it. Because God see things that y'all don't see. God see things that y'all don't see. And that's why he put blocks between things when y'all want stuff. Because he sees something ain't right. He see it ain't right. Maybe the people that you went with is not the right realtors that you should have went with. So that's why God blocked that. Maybe he blocked it because maybe it just wasn't the season for you at that time, at that season, to get that house. So he put a block on it. God put blocks on everything for a reason. He put a block on everything for a reason. And you got to understand, sometimes mans don't even know why things are getting blocked. It's just like, say you going to take some money out of your account and you excited, man, I'm finna go on here and I'm finna take some money out of my account. You going on up in there. And then all of a sudden, you go to the what you call that seat that wasn't it where y'all go take money out at. And when you go to there to take money out and then the money ain't coming out and you wonder why you not getting money out of there. And then you go to the bank and the bank looking on there and saying, well, I don't know why you couldn't get no money out, but you should have got some money out. I don't understand. Then the bank, they trying to give you money, but they can't because God got a block on that. He got a block on it. So the bank have to tell you, well, I can't give you no money right now, so you have to come back. Come back in a couple of days, and then I'll be able to figure out why you couldn't get no money out your bank. Because God put a block on it. And when God put a block on it, ain't nothing coming nobody way when God put a block on it. So if God put a block on your money, it's because maybe something was not right at the time that God didn't want you to have that money. So he put a block on it. So y'all got to understand, when blocks come between y'all, it's because God is putting a block on things on y'all, because maybe things just not going to be right at that time and he's not ready for y'all to have it. So he put a block on it. And the people don't understand why the blocks is there. They don't understand. They trying to figure out too, why is this block? And then when God released the block, they not thinking about it. They just glad that the block is off. They not trying to question it because they don't know. They can't figure it out. They can't figure it out why things are blocked, because God is the one that blocks things. He blocks everything. And people don't understand that man can't do nothing. Thank you, Father. Man can't do nothing about it without God. So they think that they running the world, but they not. If God wants you to have it, it's going to go through. If God don't want you to have it, it's not going through. No matter what you do, it's not going through until God say it can go through. That's the only way. Because man don't know. They don't know why things get blocked. They be trying to figure it out themselves why things are blocked. God is the one that's blocking it. So it don't matter how much you have good credit or have bad credit. Even if you got a bad credit, I'm going to tell you the truth. Even if you got a bad credit and you want to go sign up for something and you want something. Say you want a car so bad, but you got bad credit. You thinking like, but my credit is not good enough to get no car. I ain't going to get no car because my credit is not good. And God saying to you, in your head, God talking to you, go down there and apply for that car. It don't matter. I got you. Just go. And you hearing God talking to you, and you saying to yourself, you know what? I think I should go ahead and just take that chance anyway, because I might just get that car. It seems like I hear somebody talking to me and telling me to go do this, but I don't know who it is. Is it just my imagination? Is that my imagination talking? No, that's God talking. That's God talking. And then you say, okay, I'm going to take that chance anyway, and I'm going to go ahead and apply. And then as soon as you go apply, and then the people say you approve, and you looking like, what? How the heck did I get approved? My credit is terrible. It don't matter. It's up to God. It don't matter if you have bad credit or good credit. If God say that door gonna open, and if that door open, that means you walk right through that door, you're gonna get it, because God opened that door. That's how that works. Because God opened that door for you to get what you want. Even if you got good or bad credit, it's always God approval. You can't get nothing without God. Nothing without God. And that's what y'all got to think about. That's why y'all have to get on y'all knees and pray for something. Even if you think that you're not going to get it, the best thing you can do is get on your knees and pray to God, because you never know what God can do for you. It don't matter what you go through. You just got to give it all to God. That's why God said, get on your knees and pray to me no matter what you go through, good or bad. Just come to me, because you never know when God gonna open that door where you can walk right into it and get what you want. That's how that works. But you got to keep the faith to know that God gonna have your back. You have to take that step, because if you don't take that step, then you're not gonna get what you want. If you don't take that step, you got to take that step. When God tell you to take that step, that's when you take it. That's when that door is open for you to walk right through it and you get it. Don't hesitate on it. When God say it's time, go ahead, do it. And when you do it, that's when things gonna happen for you. But you got to have the faith and believe that that door gonna open. Because if God telling you that door gonna open, that door is gonna open. So y'all can't think that man can give y'all what y'all want. Man can't give y'all nothing until God sign off and say that, okay, give it to them. I want them to have it. Because when God sign off on it and it go through, that means God opened that door for you to get it. He opened that door for you to get what you want. Man can't give you nothing without God approval. It go all through God. Because God will put a block on it to show man. If I say she's not going to have it, if I say he ain't going to have it, he ain't going to have it. And I don't care what you try to do. She or he is not getting it because I said it ain't time for them to get it. And he put a block on it. And when he put a block on it, it might take what? He might put a block on it for 2 days. He might put a block on it on a week. He might put a block on it for a year. No telling how long God want to put that block on it. If God say it's not time, it's not time. So ain't nothing you could do but just wait until God take that block off. So you can keep going to man all you want him and asking man, okay, is things changing? Is things gonna what's the name? Get right. Only man can say is we working on it. That's all we can say, that we working on it. We don't know why things ain't going through, but we just gonna keep trying. That's all we can do is keep trying. We don't know why it's a block on your stuff. We don't know why, but we just gonna keep trying. Be patient with us. We working as hard as we can. We don't know why we got the block on it. We don't know why it's a block on your thing. We don't know why it's not going through. We don't know, but see, God knows. God knows why it's a block on it. God the one is holding the block. And man can work as hard as they want to try to release that block. That block is not going to be released until God ready for that block to be released. And when God ready for that block to be released, that's when that block going to be released. And that's when you're going to get approved for what you want. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's exactly how it works. That's how it's working right now today. God ain't giving man nothing till he ready. If he want us to have it, we will have it. If he don't want us to have it, we're not going to have it. Because man can't approve nothing without God. And that's the thing man got to get in their head. Once they start realizing why blocks is coming between them when they are doing their job, it's because God is the one blocking it. Once they figure it out, well, maybe God must be doing this because we working as hard as we can to get this block off, but we can't do nothing. So only thing we can tell the people is we still trying to figure out what's going on. We don't know why things are hold up. Maybe it has something to do with the Lord, because why is this happening? We using every tap it that we can to release this block off y'all, off your record, but we can't do nothing. We using all the technology that we have, but we still can't do nothing. It's because God is the one got the block on it. And they can't do nothing till God decide to release the block. Now, when God released that block, that's when everything start running through. Everything. Because people don't understand why God put blocks between things. People don't understand. It's just like when you be trying to get your money, and they be saying, well, the computers is so slow. We don't know why things are working so slow, because God the one got it working slow. God is putting a block on it for right now. He's got it working slow. Like, hold on, let me think about this. Let me see if I want this person to have this. Let me think about it. And God, he's making the computers run really, really slow because he's thinking about, should he give you the offer or not? Wait a minute now. Let me go through this whole life history before I let this go through. So God go and he do his research and see what's going on. Is this person this, that, this going on? Is that going on? That. And after God see that everything is right in your life, that you doing the righteous thing for God, and you carrying your life the way you supposed to do, then God look at, okay, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and release it and let y'all go and get what y'all get. And then the computer start working right again. They start working right because God said, okay, I done did what I wanted to do now. Go ahead, give them the money. That's what he does. That's what God do. He do research too. God sees everything. And his research is watching everything that y'all do. Watching everything that y'all do. He has to see is y'all walking by faith and not by sight. And if he see that your heart is, if your heart is, light as a feather, then he know you ready for that. But if your heart is not light as the feather, then you're not going to get it. If you got any kind of, what you call that? If you got any kind of sins that you have done wrong and that you didn't repent for God on, you're not going to get what you want from God until you change your ways. And then when you change your ways and start doing the right thing, that's when God going to approve the things that you need. But if you don't change your ways and admit for the things that you done wrong, you're not going to get nothing from God. You're going to keep suffering until you clean up yourself and get yourself together and admit that your life is not right and you need to change it. And if you don't do that, then you're going to keep suffering until you change it. And every time you go try to prove to get something, you're not going to get it because God got a block on it until you change your ways. And that's what y'all got to look at too. If you out here doing so much wrong and then you thinking that you're going to get something from God by doing wicked things, you're not. You're not. God going to put a block on it. So every time you go out there and try to prove and try to go out there and try to get what you need, and God, and you going up in that store or whatever and thinking like, well, okay, I'm going to be able to get this. No matter if I'm doing wrong, I'm still going to get what I want. And then next thing you know, you go into that store and you thinking you're going to get it. And the people say, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, sir. You can't get it. We can't approve it to you. And then you got to sit down and think about why things is not going right because you carrying your life the way that God don't like the way you carrying your life. So that means you got to change your ways and correct the things that you have done wrong in your life and get it together. And when you get it together, that's when God open the door and let things come through for you. So you got to search your heart and see what things you have done to yourself in your life. What the things that you have done, why God is not letting things go through. Why you can't get what you want. You got to sit down and think about, what did I do in my life? It's got to be something that I have done that God don't approve of. Because why is things are holding up on my life that I can't get what I want? You got to figure that out. God ain't going to come down here and say, well, my child, you have done this in your life and that's why you're not getting it. No, God ain't going to do that. You got to sit down and figure it out yourself, what you have done in your life and why doors is not opening up for you. You got to figure that out. Because God ain't going to come down here and give you the answer. You got to figure out your own answer. Why things are not coming through for you. Why is God blocking it? Because it ain't always got to be because God ain't always got to block things because you got good credit. It ain't got nothing to do with that. God ain't going to block you because you got bad credit. It's what you doing it to your life that God is putting a block on. It's what you doing into your life. So if you walking by being righteous, then the door is going to open for you. If you're not walking by not being righteous, then the doors are not going to open up for you. And that's what y'all got to think about. So when things are being blocked on y'all life, it's because of things y'all have done in y'all life that God don't approve of. And that's why things ain't going through. So it don't matter how much you got good credit or bad credit. It's what you do in your life. It's what you do in your life. If you're not carrying your life into a righteous way, according to God's ways, things is not going to go right in your life until you straighten it out and get it right and figure out why things have blocks on your life, why you have blocks on everything in your life. It's because of whatever you have done in your life back in your time and back in these days. You have to figure out why things are not going right in your life, because it's things you have done that God do not appreciate. And that's why things are not going right in y'all life. And that's why God put blocks between y'all lives. So when y'all go out there to try to get stuff, God blocks it. Especially if you're not being righteous. He blocks it. So that's why things don't go the way y'all want it to go. It don't have nothing to do with man. It has something to do with God. If God said you're not going to get it, you're not going to get it. If God said you can have it, it's going to go straight through and you will be able to have it. So think about that. If things don't get approved, it's because it's some things that you got to change in your life that God don't approve of. It's some things that you have to change in your life that God do not approve of. And once you change it, that's when things will change in your life. That's what the Father wanted me to speak on. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.